now is so triggered in our culture.
It's really triggering.
Everything is triggering.
What's the word?
The one me and you discussed earlier.
It's probably going to be like
funny.
It's probably going to be like a week.
Yeah. Well, I apologize to the whole LGBTQ community because that's definitely not what I meant. I meant that I like men.
Because
just like I like
honestly,
women.
You gotta respect everybody, bro.
Yeah.
That's not funny.
I love women and I love men. Definitely didn't mean no disrespect towards any of y'all's sexual preference at all because I love women and I love men. So
yeah. Cool.
All right. Okay, last thing, and then who just so I have a line here, and ladies, quick, only one guy will answer. Anybody else have some? Couch?
I do.
You have some? Okay. Yeah. Couch?
Some quick, man.
Good.
Okay.
The last mini question, I believe it was is definitely for
like the video, guys, please.
I feel they've kind of like obviously been in the poly relationship before you. Was it hard for you to be like, hey, listen, coming into this relationship, right? I'm not gonna fuck with no other dudes.
I'm not, because it's like when you want someone, no one else matters. That's like even in a monogamous relationship,
Facts.
like when you could be like fucking with hella people and then like that one person comes in, you're like, screw the others.
Facts.
And for me, that was like, it wasn't even anything I thought about. It was like, okay, like easy. I don't want anyone else. I don't care.
And I told her, like, I said, look, I expect for you to not be fucking with nobody else. And she didn't have to accept it. She can go do her thing. But if you want to deal with us, then that's how that has to be.
And it was like, okay,
so take it or leave it. Take it or leave it, not in a mean way, but it's like I'm putting that out there. This is what my expectation.
By the way, Mike, I fuck with you so heavy, and
like, where were you guys
that's one of the things. Like even me asking Myron, like, yo, listen, obviously, even me, like I asked first last question, I asked Myron, they asked me whatever. It's like I'm not trying to fuck up anything anybody got going on. But
it's honestly, questions, bro, I think a lot of the girls had these same questions because I see them nodding ahead, like, oh yeah, I thought I was thinking that too.
Yeah, no. Honestly, watching his situation, like everybody seems like they're in a good space. Everybody seems happy, and for people who haven't ever tried that, like we kind of do, like watch from afar, and I'm like, is everybody happy or is it someone like feel like they're settling?
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's what I was trying to say.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing.
For a settlement or what's up?
Everybody settles. You settle at some point. You know what I'm saying? And what's wrong with that? You figure out because look, there's always more options. Like how long do we all play that game? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That shit gets old. And I've been a guy when on some, but what does that get you? Jealousy is fine though. It's fine. Jealousy is kind of sexy, but it's like you can't be weird with that shit. Like, what the fuck were you doing in the bathroom? You texting somebody? Like,
That's what I'm saying.
It's how you got to control it. It's a natural feeling because if you care about somebody,
jealousy like that. It's more
but it's gotta be understanding. But see, when you're with somebody that makes you feel comfortable, that like, all right, and my baby girl would get like, what the fuck was this? Like, what are you talking to her right now? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, yeah, I'm talking to her. She know I ain't gonna do shit behind her back. And I'm not. I won't. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want I've been in situations to where I back in the day lying to girls and all that shit. They leave me, come back. I don't want nothing like that. I don't want a girl with broken trust. I don't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? I want the shit pure.
Yo, niggas in the chat. Y'all want Frank, bro, because this is gonna be pissed as fuck, bro. I'm gonna hold you, dog. Twitch.
And by the way, I ask him these questions for honesty because trust me, there's so many men. It's like shit. I've been there too, where, hey, rather than you living your truth and being honest with two women, like what I mean. I like even what he said. Like as a man, respectfully, he said, "Yo, I don't like condoms." Yo, listen, y'all know what it is. Everybody here gonna be tested and clean. Yo, a lot of dudes, and come on, we dudes, we just be like finessing in line because we want to have it our way because we want to have our cake and eat it too. And we always hear about, oh, you could be honest, but most time when women say, well, if you want to do this, you could tell the truth. She's basically saying you could tell us the truth that we could leave. And nobody wants that. Right. So when you could be honest and tell the truth, I'm telling you, like guys, like first of all, we're bad liars. But if we could just be honest and also just live a very congruent lifestyle where everybody agrees.
So peep this, Zach. So the first time we took her out, we went to Delilah in LA. Shout out Delilah. It's a fucking
on a Wednesday night.
Now it's like a Friday.
It's a good restaurant.
Any night is fucking
yeah.
But anyway, I'd already told her like, yo, we got to get tested, whatever. And that night, shit, she wanted to come home. She wanted to play. She's like, can I please come play? And then baby girl was like, come on, let's, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, no, right?
Really?
Because look, I have my rules. And if I waver on that shit, they're not going to respect me. You know what I'm saying? Even if we have fun that night, they're not going to respect me. But rules, we put them in place for a reason. And the next day, the biggest compliment I got from her, it made me feel good. She was like, last night was so much fun. I felt so safe with y'all. Safe. You know what I'm saying? That's what women want.
Yeah.
They want to feel safe.
It's first objection.
100%.
That normally comes to when
Yeah,
they
it's
date
all
men.
security, like being secure in yourself, secure in your position and your role in the relationship. Because you don't want to be. That's like I feel like my one thing with poly relationships. Like I don't want to feel below. Like if I were to be in one, I would have to feel equal to the other girl. Like I wouldn't want to feel like has like a little like one.
So I got something for you though. So what if you were the second girl, right? And you don't have as much time in as the other girl.
See, that's where like the tricky part is. Like that's
here's
so
the thing,
tricky.
though.
That's what I wanted to know more about.
Look. But so we be honest about it, and we spend time and be you know a gentleman or whatever. But you rather not deal with that with people because typically I can't speak for everybody in a poly relationship, but in a poly relationship you don't want to fuck it up because you got a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So motherfucker gonna be super honest. So you can deal with another dude like most. You're an attractive woman, so I'm sure that you want an attractive man and a man that other women want, and so that man is probably exploring his options. So you're probably getting lied to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because look, men don't want to be fucking one girl for the rest of their life. I'm just saying it like this. It's fucking real. It's fucking real.
Yeah, that's the realest shit ever.
And that doesn't mean that they don't love you or don't care about you. Sex is different with men and women. Sex is different. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's like, what do? Do you like, all right, I know that I'm not the first, right? But fuck it. I'm being treated good, whatever. And let's ride it out. Let's see what it is.
Yeah, it's like you're respecting me.
You dealing with a motherfucker that yeah. You know what I'm
like
saying?
my main question would be like where I feel like, oh, if I want to be equal, say if there was a situation that like arises and you have to pick. Who are you picking? Like,
what does that mean? Give me
like a situation arises like let me try to think.
Hold on, stop the show.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, like we had a bunch of people from Twitch watching the show. You fucked it up. You're not even added to the show at all. You can just leave now. Honestly. You didn't say shit for the whole show either way.
I didn't.
All my niggas in the chat, no, they can't watch because you said that dumb shit.
All right, Fresh Castle, first time.
Real, man.
That's a first.
Yep.
All right.
What's up, bro?
Okay.
Boy, Fresh dude love the Twitch, man.
Yeah. All right. I guess you got to go. The people have spoken. You guys can continue your discussion. We'll handle this on the side.
Oh, so say I'm trying to think of like I don't know if you guys could think of situations like situations where he would have to choose between
basically
the two.
Someone was not honest and 2 of the 3 recognize this. What do you do? Doesn't matter how hard the situation is, how hard and not honest. You just realize, okay, this person is just not honest. Do you boot them out? What do you do? Boot them off the island?
I guess it has to depend on what they're not honest about. There's a lot of circumstances involved with that. I don't know. That's a hypothetical. It's hard to just say what we do.
Or like say if they both have an issue with each other. Like they have beef with each other. You know what I mean?
Cool. That's cool.
And like they you have to kind of choose.
I expect that to happen at some point.
Your girl's like stay with her or stay with me. Like which one are you gonna choose?
Nobody's gonna give me an ultimatum. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I run this ship. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Okay, yeah.
And also tell me if I'm wrong. By like, okay, you were with her first, you know, like I would imagine you guys are all equal now because you're all in together. But if she agreed for her to come in, she should never ever put you in a position where it's like, yo, you better choose me over her because you agreed to this.
Yeah,
right. And see, that's the thing. That's the thing. The women I choose to be with are good people, right? So she wouldn't even say some shit like that. You know what I mean? Because that's like. That's weird.
Can you put in the word secure too? Because I kind of like touched up on what you guys were talking about last week and it went over their young minds that was here at the table. Like you have to be secure to like pretty much understand that a guy is going to want variety when it comes to. You got to
be attached to reality. Not your feelings.
That is as well.
And that's just reality. Like you look at the statistics, man, like do all men just hate women and just want to cheat? Like, nah.
No.
Like men are suppressing their natural fucking carnal desires. You know, and a man that suppresses his desires like that, it's like a water hose that's kinked up.
Yeah.
He's not flowing. His creative energy, his boss energy ain't flowing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like me, like I'm fully in my masculine fucking shit, whatever it's called. And my women are fucking in their feminine shit, and it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like when we before Sid was in the picture, we had a date with another girl, and we was at dinner with friends of mine that are married, and they didn't know I was bringing 2 girls. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the next day they was like the girl, Sunshine, she was like, that was really beautiful. You know what I'm saying? That I didn't think that would be cool, but it was so normal and beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Because we were just chilling. It was normal, just vibing. You know what I'm saying?
Love, yeah.
Just them on a date with us with 2 girls, me and 2 girls. You know what I'm saying? It didn't seem like creepy or no weird shit. Yeah. It was just like loving and chill.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It was genuine. It's a genuine.
And it was just like more personalities and more conversation. It was fun. It was a vibe. You know
Mike, I love what you're doing in terms of, from everything I've seen thus far, you're showing someone like me who, you know, the term or the idea of being in a polyamorous relationship, I've never seen it executed correctly, because there are egos that come into it. There are people who kind of, you know, all of a sudden it becomes a competition. You know, it's not the same amount of energy and not amount of time put in with all parties. And I see you doing it well. And honestly, how you talk about them while they're in your presence, and also how they talk about you, it feels like you're actually doing it well. And I'm rooting for you, even with all the questions I've asked for.
So pick this, bro. Pick this. Like, there's like girls from my past that are like, oh, like try to talk shit. And I'm like, oh, they'd be like, oh, so you with somebody? I'm like, yes. And they'd be like, well, what's up with us? I was like, I check them bitches, like, yo, don't disrespect my girl like that. You know what I'm saying? And like, there's one, my girl seen like after the fact. It's not like I'm like, yo, look what I did. So I'm loyal when it's not convenient. You know what I'm saying? When nobody's watching. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the real shit. It's like you gotta have like your intentions set and know what you want. And what I want is a real connection, the way that I want it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to I'm not playing games with nobody. I respect everybody I deal with. So I respect them enough, and Evelyn, especially, like when we was just trying to navigate through, like I respect her too much to do some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
Have you seen, and this is the last question, and I'll bring Myron in. Obviously, that's their show.
Well, you want to know.
No. I like it.
Yeah.
Have you seen like situations, because I know a lot of either dudes who feel like a polyamorous situation would be good for them, and a lot of women who feel like they could deal with it. But for the dudes who I know, literally they just want to be able to fuck multiple women. You know what I mean? It's not like, you know, even you saying, you know, I think that question was asked multiple times, and like, how many people would you entertain in a polyamorous relationship? And you pretty much say, hey, listen, 2, I'm good. You know, for some people, it's like, hey, I just want to say poly, that could fuck multiple people, and just say, hey, I'm fucking them regular, or I'm in a relationship with them, so you can't be mad about it. Have you seen that? Because no, by the way, this is for all 3 of you guys.
Oh, well, women can read intention really well. We read energy, and we see like, you're just fucking with me. So if a man were to say, oh, he forgot to text me, he's too busy over here, he's not present, he's not intentional. And with him, he's intentional. He asked me, Evelyn, you know, he asked me all the time, Evelyn, how can I be a better man for you? Is there something lacking? You know, he checks in with me, and I feel seen, I feel heard, I feel loved. And if it were just some guy trying to fuck, I would know, because he wouldn't care. You know what I'm saying? He's just trying to have all these, you know, bitches. Yeah. And women are smart, and they should really, really pay attention to those things. And that's how I would discern it.
Real quick, guys, quick announcement here. Now, Shazi, I'm going to give it to you, but like your friend that you guys got in a little argument with, she actually wants to come on StreamYard and say something, because she doesn't, I guess, because y'all had a little bit of a thing. She wants to say something. It's up to you, though. If we bring her on or whatever, if you want to say some words to her, this is how we almost had the World Star situation last time. Chris brought that to my attention.
That because I want to drop
I would
You dropping it?
drop an address. Like
Oh,
nobody's
God.
gonna never pull up.
Wait, somebody in the chat? What do you mean?
Nah, so last time we had a show, quick little recap. We had a
I'm gonna
show
leave
where
that
her
one
and some
alone.
other girls and Essence, she's a big Twitch streamer, they got into like a little argument over OnlyFans. Like, you know, she said she had done it in the past, and then she was like, I don't do that shit. And she didn't like the way that she said, I don't do that shit. So you know how women are. They
All of
communicate.
us said we don't do that shit.
Well,
Can I please comment?
but
Because I was
basically,
here.
it was
Please.
basically like you were like, hey, you insinuated, nah, we don't do OnlyFans. And she just didn't like the way you guys
Please,
said.
I'm gonna be
She said
respectful. I
no.
promise.
No, you
But-
can't. Nah. You good, right? You good?
Chris asked. So
she's good. She's good.
Can I please
She's
comment
good.
on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to piggyback off what he said. Is the back and forth. It has nothing to do with you, but you gotta say what you mean and mean what you say. Because no, you gotta say what you mean and mean what you say. You need to stand on it. Because we said certain things, and especially me, you ridiculed me for doing something that you turned around and agreed that said that you did with your guy.
With what?
As far as you. I don't know who asked you a question, said, would you do this for your guy if he needed it? And you said, yeah.
That's
and
my man's.
Okay, and that's pretty much in my predicament. Just
But
because he belonged to somebody else, no.
Belong to
That's pretty much the same situation.
No, they literally broke down what we see clearly.
Okay, we see clearly what it was, but that's the
Nah, you did
situation
not
that
make it
I
seem
was
like that.
in
No.
because you didn't let me
Did she
talk.
make it seem like that? Did
Sean,
she?
We're gonna flip
wanna
this,
talk?
and we were talking about OnlyFans. You guys insinuated something and said we don't have to do this, but you guys all posted lingerie pictures and nude or whatever. So that's why she clapped the way she clapped at you, and she was ready to drag you,
No.
and she was ready to drag you.
It's my turn.
Okay, go.
One thing about it is, I said what I said. I meant what I said, and I said what I said because I said.
And you
it.
contradicted yourself.
I most definitely did it.
Yes, you did.
No, you see me as a pick me because it's just me.
I didn't say you were a pick
would
me.
never-
See,
you're not.
You
I'm
said
not a
it. I
pick me.
didn't.
I'm not. You can't
You're
pick me.
just
You can't
you're
pick
just
me.
a girl in love, and you're willing to look out for your man when it needs to be. And what's
But
the difference
why would I
between
just
me
give
just
my
because he
money
got
to a
another
nigga?
nigga? Like, what makes you more special than me? Like, what's the
Not
difference?
you. I don't think I'm more special.
Is
than
this some
you.
beef
I'm just
that
not
came
you.
before this?
Nah, this ain't no beef.
She
Yeah,
has
hold on, 'cause y'all put me on
This ain't no
the beef. I love
beef.
beef. I love beef.
This ain't no beef. I don't have beef. I eat
there
beef.
was a third girl that was on the show.
Okay.
And there was a discussion about OnlyFans.
Holy.
And the she had done it before Essence, and she left. She left it, got all her stuff expunged, or she was working on it. And she didn't like when
you could
and
expunge
then
the thoughtness?
Yeah.
yeah. Well, so either way,
Legally.
and then you and your crew, you guys were like, no, we don't do OnlyFans. You guys respond to like the negative. We don't do that. And she just didn't like the way you guys said no. That's really what it came down to.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah. She just didn't like the way y'all said no, we don't do that.
Yeah.
And then that's what caused the thing, because women are very receptive, right? I don't like the way you said it. And then they went back and forth and everything like that. And then Essence was watching the show, and she was like, she heard, she saw you were on.
Well, look, you had your opinion. she had her opinion.
Y'all had your opinion.
It's dead, man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, you on OnlyFans on?
Negative.
No.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Yo,
Hey, we just want to give you the chance. Like I said, she's like,
I wasn't there, so I don't know what's
saying
going on.
Yeah, Chris, what was it? What the? You're one about this.
No.
I wasn't there, but I'll ask questions. All right, next.
Okay. So
She's saying Chris up on Instagram. That's why.
Wait. What's the energy between them two though?
No, it's a squash. It's fine.
hold on. So
I'm just calling us, baby. That's it.
we're gonna do last thoughts here. So let's go on the table
Quickly, please.
and we'll start with you. Last thoughts on the show.
Wait, last thought.
Actually, you know what? Leave.
Let me be last.
Go.
All right.
I'm glad I got to say my piece with Akademiks. All friendly, all love, and that's it. Yeah, everything I said I meant.
Cool. What about you?
I feel like
Merch.
I better understood poly relationships with you guys because I was like not involved, but very much involved in a poly relationship, and it was so dramatic and very envious and just so toxic. And then you guys just made that shit look so healthy.
Were you the first girl or the second?
No, I wasn't involved, but like I was like very much in the middle of it. Like that's
Involuntarily.
like yeah, like like I was
that's
in
the
the
issue.
middle.
Just like
Yeah, I was
chick
like in
by
the
accident
middle.
on
Yeah,
purpose.
in the middle of it, and I just didn't. That shit was not it.
Yo, I actually know the reason why I asked all those questions. I flew out a girl one time who was just separated from a poly relationship, and she was so upset because jealousy, like it kind of bred into the situation when the dude got the other girl pregnant. Now she also was pregnant, but like I don't know, maybe pregnancy made her feel a little bit different.
It's the hormones.
It's the hormones. So like
That's
she wasn't on that poly shit no more. She was on some, listen, who do you like want to be with?
Because at that point, it's like the father of your kid. Like,
yeah, and then the dude is like, well, we had this whole situation for whatever amount of time. Why is this happening? Right. And I realized, like, yo, she was describing things that just wasn't about a poly relationship. So I started Googling, started talking to people who are in those, right. And that's when people say, hey, listen, that girl who you encountered, she may have just had a relationship with the dude, mm-hmm. but she weren't really like cognizant that she was in a poly relationship, which involves multiple people, not just being with the dude. And that's why I brought the sister wives thing, you know.
Bro, that's the reality of most relationships in America.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's in a poly relationship. It's just the dudes are lying and the girls are in denial. Right. I'm not even trying to be funny. That's real shit. Women are in denial.
Facts.
And dudes are lying. It
right.
is what it is.
Right.
Very, very true. Okay. Who's next?
Just piggyback. I'm happy you guys are actually here. I really wish you guys were here last week. That's one. Two, meeting you in person, like I respect you because you do stand on what you say. You mean what you say and you mean it. And I respect people like you because you're my kind.
Oh,
and that's it.
Thank you.
Cool. And real quick, guys, do me a quick favor, bro. There's over 10,000 of y'all in here, bro. Just hit the goddamn like button. Get us to 10K
video.
Because if you guys get the video up to 10K, it's going to help us quite a bit with the algorithm, man. So get us to 10K likes, man. Y'all don't got to donate any money or anything like that. Just like the video. Also, DMsOnDemandSystem.com is live. Our Instagram course. Check it out. And also we're on Patreon.
And also on Twitch, we're going to work on that as well, getting back Twitch as well for you guys. So shout out to y'all.
Yeah, we'll get back on Twitch, guys. Don't worry. It's probably going to be suspended for a few days. It is what it is.
No, I just want to remind women to, be in your feminine and to remind everyone to have an open mind. So you never know this could work out for you or not, but you got to be honest with yourself or else, the lies will come out.
And the man's got to be worth it.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
Absolutely.
You have to be very secure within yourself also.
Definitely secure.
Let's not.
Because if you're not secure, that shit's not.
Let's not forget that, man. Mike has put in the fucking work, and there's a reason why. The women are a byproduct of his success. You know what I'm saying? Women align themselves with the strongest males for a reason, and it is what it is, man. Women are biologically hardwired, and they can share a man if the man is high value enough.
Mike is the man.
So yeah. So what about you?
Like Mike.
What about you, Sid?
I think for me, this was just like so fun to like talk about it, and like also just for like women just to like be open to it, and like when it comes to just like your self-worth and like just be your best self, be feminine, live in it. Cause like for me, I'm a gym rat. Like it's kind of a masculine place, but like make it sexy, make it fun, and do whatever you want to do. Like just make it sexy, make it fun.
Cool. Nita? Last thoughts on the show.
Thank you for having me. I don't have nothing else to say.
All right.
And you got a good memory. Goddamn.
Yeah, I remember. I have a very good memory.
Shanzi?
I have nothing to say. It was just nice. Like,
okay.
Yeah, it was dope. It was a dope experience.
I would say.
Question for you: would you ever do that with your man?
Yeah, I would. This answered my question.
Okay, fire.
We was literally talking about this today on my way to my last appointment.
Damn.
Literally.
You and your nigga?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, but you called me a simp last week, though. I don't understand. That's a contradiction, boo.
Hey, listen.
No, I don't.
Hey. Listen, you over there. I forgot your name. Stop it. Chill the fuck out. Thank you. Next.
Finish your point.
Yeah, but on my way to my last appointment, like this answer that. I'm not. What she had going on, that wasn't me. I wasn't fucking with nobody other nigga, and then he coming back home to his bitch and lying. This is more open. They're honest. They, y'all got an understanding. That's what I'm on.
Okay. Slow Jams?
I was just saying, I like that everybody was honest. You and Akademiks was honest. You three was honest about all the questions I had. Even y'all two was somewhat honest about how y'all felt towards each other. Y'all two was honest about what he had going on. Martin was honest. I just like the honesty and like the authenticness. And either way it goes, whatever anybody talks about here is about between A and B. And if there is a C, it's about A, B, and C, no matter what we have going on. So just keep it real. And I fuck with this podcast heavy. Whoever knew about whoever knew about my issue in these last 2 weeks, thank you for the fan base for tapping in. Marion tapped in the same day everything popped off. Like, thank you guys, and I love you guys.
Damn, no Chris.
Damn, Maya. Hot spit of slow jams,
Yeah,
man.
man. Right. Thank you, Maya.
Family for life. And then so Leaf.
You got anything?
No, sorry, Leaf.
Oh, Leaf. Oh shit. Well, Leaf want to go last, right?
Yeah, go last. Go last.
No,
all right,
Leaf. But
y'all the
Yo,
buddies.
it was
so
good, fun, always a good time. Love being here. See y'all next time. Next.
Cool.
You got anything?
Yeah. I just want to say, man, like, yo, first of all, finally glad we cracked 10,000. That's what I'm used to.
Hey.
That's what we like.
But number one, I just want to say, for the whole Fresh and Fit family, I love all of y'all. My man, Fresh, Myron over here, the whole team behind the scenes.
Train Chris, even though Chris Train never want to be on camera, but yeah.
Yo, you guys are great. You guys work. I'm inspired and I'm also attracted, to y'all work ethic because it matches mine. I like it. And for all the women here,
thank you.
I think we had some great discussion. Honestly, to Mike, I watched them on your podcast before, and I was like, it's a refreshing point of view, and I like that. But seeing you here and giving your story with the episode before we did this one, so dope. Like, honestly, like, if you watch this and like you enjoy his lifestyle, I guarantee if you're intrigued by that, you're going to be intrigued by his stories just as well. Because
the show we did prior,
I had no idea. But I also want to just thank everybody here in terms of being able to give, great discussion. The conversations that we're having, I hope people who are watching feel privileged, whether it's me and, Fresh. I'm trying to understand him. He's trying to understand me. Also, we're trying to be very true and hold ourselves accountable to the people who are watching. It's never beef. It's entertainment for y'all. Like me and this fool Fresh, like we literally just be picking out what's the popping shit to do together. And that's my guy. Myron, I love him. He's a workhorse. He's a guy who, like, I see him.
I'm inside.
No, but I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, ask him. I come here. We talk about like all type of stuff. And, the dynamic, and maybe you were right in a sense in terms of you guys aren't the same because the relationship I have with him is different than what I have with you. Mike, I love what you're doing, and I love how everybody's being honest. I love all the women here to be able to just be honest and open to themselves. I always say, like, for me, my come up has been just being super open and honest. And, I've only ever been really triggered when I feel people are lying. And I feel like for the most part tonight, everyone was living in their truth and we're just trying to get to understand each other. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's different than somebody presenting something that is not them. And, getting to learn, this is one of the best conversations, like, I feel like I could learn from, but also learn about, Fresh. Marion's always great. Thank you to all the women here, and also thank you to the audience for
being good sports. All the ladies for being good sports on the panel as well, taking the criticisms and
definitely
jokes.
Thank you to the audience who tolerates me, because I feel like sometimes when I get in my bag, I start taking over type shit, and I know.
Nah, bro, we love that shit. Bro.
Yo, the rant.
Yeah, we talk every day, bro. So like when we have guests on, we let the guests talk, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But I know. Listen. Just like, and I don't know if it ever feels demeaning, but I know it's not. It's about respecting the platform. It doesn't matter who I am. This is Fresh and Fit. This is not my Twitch stream. This is not me doing some other shit. When I'm on their platform, I gotta, I always make sure I'm cognizant of that. And that's why, like, I go crazy, but
that's a good time, bro.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I'd be like, yo, Ak, what's your opinion on this? Well, I don't want to. No, just say it, bro. Like when we went off
just do it.
The last time we had the porn stars on. But yeah, man. I mean, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Please do me a quick favor and like the goddamn video.
And then Mike.
Yeah, Mike, you got me?
Last thoughts.
Man. No, I appreciate y'all.
Like the video.
Y'all my fucking guys. Y'all already know. And I've been watching your shit for forever. You do have the best shit out. You know what I'm saying? Commentary, all of that shit. And just vibing with you in person it was fucking dope. It was fun. You know, I love this. Tonight was dope. As far as like my lifestyle is just it's not. I don't want it to be a weird thing or a thing. It's just normal. I'm just honest and living in my truth, and I would love. It would be dope for other people to live in their truth too. Look, fellas, if you got your shit together and this is what you want, when you meet somebody, tell them straight up, like, this is what I would like.
It can be done.
If they're not with it, then it's cool. It's gonna be other women.
Yo, Mike about to give me this line.
For real, bro. I be telling my niggas like, nigga, quit doing this to that girl, bro. Like, don't you like her? Then why are you lying to her? You know what I'm saying? I be on that shit. Y'all know how I am. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm older and I want something very meaningful and I want to be locked down with start my life. This is a whole new life, right? So, but when I was younger, I was doing the most. Fucking everything, everybody, every day. You know what I'm saying? But you grow out of that. You know what I'm saying? And that shit gets lonely after a while. You know what I'm saying? So, and where I'm at, man, like, you know, I'm in big business shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like this shit don't look right if I'm just floating around, never have a girlfriend and shit. Right? But even beyond that, I just got to a place where I wanted to be in a committed situation. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna fuck that up. And I want whoever's in my world to be comfortable and fucking happy. I'm honored that someone wants to be with me. So I treat them accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Cool.
Yeah, and we all got choices to make here, man. All of us here on the panel have done good in life, you know, so to speak. We've worked on ourselves and what we got going on. And, you know, when it comes to love and dating, you know, we got choices to make. So that's what it really is.
All right.
Some more chats?
Yeah, I'll read some chats real quick here. Okay, time out. You remember all